What's up, you guys? We're going to be talking about 302. We got the main event. We got Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev. And I honestly think that Dustin doesn't have that great of a chance in this one, unfortunately. I like Dustin as a person, but he makes more mistakes than Islam does. Chandler even got him down at one point, even though Chandler was rocking him with hooks. And Chandler rocked him quite a bit of times with hooks in that one. Makes me think into the McGregor fight as well, and how that could play a factor in that one. I could just see him knocking out McGregor the same way that Poirier did in that one fight. Lost to Charles, and we all know that Islam made Charles look like easy work, and Charles made Dustin easy work, so it's just kind of like MMA math doesn't always work out, but in that aspect, I think it kind of will. Dustin does have the longer reach, but is that going to play that big of a factor? I don't think so. He might be able to tag Islam a bit more. I think his boxing is a higher level, but I think just the wrestling factor and the fact that it's MMA, not boxing, is going to play into this. I think he's going to make a mistake in this one. He's older, and Khabib, whenever he faced Khabib, we all remember him being like exhausted and not knowing what to do, and having no answer for him and being like, I don't know what to do, you guys. I got nothing for him. How is he gonna do better when he's older against a better opponent and Khabib 2.0 that could do more stuff than Khabib could do? So it's just like, it makes it hard to trust in him in this one. I would consider Dustin Poirier a B+ tier fighter at this point. And Islam I would consider in the A tier. I could see him being a future GOAT. If anybody could make a Cinderella story, it could be Dustin, honestly. But this isn't a movie. Honestly, this is not a movie. So I think that the younger fighter with the wrestling, that's going to make a difference here. And the greater focus, somebody who's not focused on just family in a different way almost. But they're not having a hot sauce company and this and that. They're just focused solely on their legacy. And that type of focus, it's going to be hard to beat that. He's smothered better guys than Dustin. So I think I'm going to take Islam in this one for sure. The next fight, the co-main event, we got Sean Strickland versus Paulo Costa. I can't wait for this one, to be honest with you. Paulo Costa is a bit overrated. He looks better than he is. He's got a little too much muscle, kind of like Michael Chandler. These guys with too much muscle, they find themselves losing more often than not for some reason. He's got nasty combos. Like I watched him and Yoel, but Yoel was a little bit washed in that fight. But he's got combos and stuff, but he never seems to really hurt them that bad. He never hurts them that bad. So I don't think he's that big of a threat. I think he's a C+ fighter, if not a B- fighter. And Sean Strickland, he's in the A tier. If MMA math is correct, Sean Strickland beating Izzy, and then Paulo Costa losing to Izzy, Sean should win as well. Sean's got crisp boxing. There's levels to this, and I think Sean's at a much higher level. He's got the longer reach, and he's better everywhere, I do believe. So I'm going to take Sean Strickland in this one, and this should be a good event here at 302. Makes me excited to watch it, and we'll see what else happens here. I have some other ideas here, like the Anthony Hernandez Roman Dolidze fight. I think Anthony Hernandez is going to take that one. He might not shoot on Roman quite as much because of the threat, but I just think Hernandez is better everywhere. He is susceptible to certain things like body shots and things like that, but the older Roman is one-dimensional, and Anthony's just a higher level than him. But that's just one of the other fights there. So I hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, and it should be a good one.